We're talking about replacement of the lower board on the Spacewalker, the T1000. If you can see here, we've replaced the motor. So we have the grounding cable on the top. Normally the grounding cable is through the frame. So I would just come in here and just cut the excess. There you go. So if you notice, normally you want to take a picture of this beforehand. So you have from the motor, you have the negative for the motor wire, which is the black. So it would be a M negative. Then the motor positive is a MP, M plus there. So you would disconnect the motor. Now I don't have to disconnect my grounding cable for the motor. I can just pull this aside. Now these are my two AC inputs over here. So I'm going to have my black, which is my negative, my neutral, and then my red. So the AC1 is always going to be the red, my hot, for 110 volts. And my AC2 is going to be my neutral, which is going to be my black. So you can just pull that aside. But of course, make sure that your treadmill is always unplugged before you work on it. Then we have for our display. So I'm going to disconnect these. Sometimes they have a little glue, so you got to wiggle them a little bit more, but they're pretty. And once I pull this aside, then I just have two Phillips screws. I can loosen these. I don't need to totally take them out. Once I loosen them, this slides right out and it's all together. So to put it back, I'm going to slide it in all the way, and you can see where it goes to the end. I'm going to slide it in. Make sure it's nice and solid. Tighten them down. Don't over tighten these because they'll strip pretty easily. Tighten them down. Put in my two connectors. Make sure to line them up. See the two little tabs right there on the inside. Make sure to line up those tabs. Same as here. You have two tabs on the inside. Line those up. Nice and good. Then we're going to come over here to the AC. AC2 is going to be your neutral, which is your black wire, sometimes a white. And your red is going to be your AC1, which is going to be your hot for 110 volts. Then we're going to go to the motor, and we're going to go to motor plus, which is going to be your red. Because if you mess these up, the treadmill is going to go in the opposite direction. You're going to walk backwards. And then we'll have the black, which is the motor negative. And then when I put this all back together, I want another tie strap. I want to make sure that these wires don't flop all over the place. So I'll just make my nice little bow tie here. Make sure I don't really pinch anything. Once everything's nice and secure, there you go.